Hej allihopa och välkommen till en ny video med en svensk reagerar. Ny vecka, ny video. Vi startar väl med tisdags tycker jag som vanligt. Hoppas alla haft en bra helg och att ni gillade söndagens video. Och att ni även kommer att gilla den här. Det tror jag ni kommer göra. Dagens kanal vi ska kika på är Chills. Och vi ska kolla på en video som heter Top 10 Scary Videos. You're not brave enough to watch. Det tycker jag nästan vi avgör som vanligt. Och utan att babbla för mycket, vi kör igång tycker jag bara. Vi tutar på. Så, då kör vi väl igång va? Jag som vanligt hoppar under teckenfilt, släck belysning och så höjer ni volymen till max. Så tar vi 3 djupa andetag, så kör vi igång. Kör vi nu. Ja, kolla bort. Se ingenting.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how brave are you? Because only the bravest of people can handle these scary videos. I guess we'll see how far you make it. Number 10, Witch in the Woods. Another crew enters the woods, not to make peace with the paranormal there, but to provoke it. Posted on the very spooky video subreddit by Enrique Glue. This crew came across a witch in the woods, and they decided to test her powers. While wandering through the woods, they spotted something creepy to say the least. Far off, amongst the trees and brush, a creepy figure is caught in the spotlight of their torch. The pale figure has long dark hair and is wearing all black.
Eller kan det vara så att vad heter det? Vi kallar för skägg som hänger från granar. Ska jag kunna veta, herregud. Jag kommer inte ihåg vad det är. Jag får se om vi får några rörelser.
She simply stands there motionless as they set their eyes on her. She watches them as they watch her. They pull their flashlights and camera away, but when they move back toward her, she is still there, watching them. They cast their lights on her for a while. She stays still and silent. They attempt to address her, but she doesn't respond. One of them throws something at the witch. You can tell his aim was on point, as the being instantly falls over. They then run like wild out of the woods. After this encounter, I kinda hope the witch caught up with them. Number 9, Ghost Driver. Well, driverless cars are a thing. I don't think this is one of them. Published in April of 2013, a mysterious vehicle is going berserk as it pulls up to the toll booth. The car's lights are flashing on and off as it drives forward. The toll booth operator holds out his hand, apparently not paying attention at first, but then he sees the most astonishing thing. There's no one in the driver's seat. The toll booth man stands up from his chair, leaning out toward the car in shock. You can see the steering wheel spin round, moving back and forth. There's no one in the seat, nor in the passenger seat, nor the back seat. The toll booth man exits his booth and stands in front of the vehicle looking in. That's when this creepy being climbs up the rear window. Dark hair, pale as a ghost, definite the Ring Girl vibes. The mysterious figure causes the toll booth man to fall on the ground in fear. He quickly rushes off screen, and that thing on the rear window keeps on climbing toward the roof before sinking again out of sight. Is this video real? If so, I don't think things ended well for this toll booth worker. Number 8, Wind Destruction. Just when you think you are safe. Published in July of 2017. This major fright is of the natural variety. While inside a Marudi showroom, a raging storm roars outside its glass storefront. Wind, rain, the whole shebang.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
The wind grows more hostile. It looks like the whole showroom is going through a car wash. The store's employees and customers alike watch this wild weather, feeling safe and sound inside, but they shouldn't feel safe. The scary wind suddenly blows so hard that it smashes the glass, which shatters and collapses before their very eyes, and then it's chaos. Everyone runs as far away from the storefront as they can. People are screaming. Once the cameraman gathers his bearings and turns around to have a look, you can see water and glass scattered everywhere. People are still running around in a panic.
Det är sjukt vad vädergudarna kan göra. Det där är helt jäkla galet. Jag är glad att vi inte har det just här uppe. Här uppe i mitten av Norrland. Där vi bor. Eller mitten av Sverige. Ja. Alla tänker olika, men jag ser det som mitten av Sverige. Vi inte har precis lika farligt som de har där i andra länder. Helt galet.
They managed to cram themselves into a compact room near the back. From there, you can see it wasn't only the front window that shattered. Another to the side is broken too, causing crosswinds to whistle through the showroom from every angle. Ceiling tiles start to fall, and the whole building seems on the verge of collapse. I hope everyone here made it out safely. Number 7, stalker in the building. If you find yourself being chased while in an abandoned building, the best step is to leave. Instead, this man found himself stalked into a corner. Published in November of 2021 by Paranormal My, demons instantly make their presence known in this creepy abandoned building. As the cameraman is gazing up at the multi-storied complex, glass is heard breaking off to the side. He goes to investigate but finds nothing. In the stairwell, another loud noise is heard up above. It's not clear where the noises are coming from, but it certainly makes the neon green lit stairwell even more ominous. As the night grows darker, something throws a bunch of torn up sheets from an upper floor. A creepy being dressed in white and with bleach white hair is seen above. It peers down at the cameraman for a moment but then pulls out of view. Who knows what this entity's intentions may be? Later, while in another dark stairwell, footsteps are heard down below ascending.
Spring! Någon kommer.
The cameraman captures a shot of the lower floors, and a scary obscure shadow can be seen on the landings below, making its way upwards. The footsteps become louder and more rapid, giving everyone, except apparently the cameraman, the ultimate chills. As our hearts beat faster and faster, at last, there's a shot of the culprit. It looks like a man without a shirt, wearing white pants. He's holding a flashlight, though likely not paranormal. There's something even creepier about this scary stalker, because as we all know, running into a stranger can end up much worse than running into a ghost. Number 6, nursing home ghost. Published in October of 2017, this scary CCTV footage was captured while the YouTuber was on night duty at a creepy nursing home. The footage timestamp puts this clip at around 11 p.m. It's at this moment that a mysterious, amoeba-like ball of light moves down the hallway. It appears to have appendages bouncing out of its sphere. A couple of minutes later, which is verified by the timestamp, the same ball of light returns down the hallway in the opposite direction. Do you think this light beam could be a paranormal entity haunting the halls of this nursing home, a spirit leaving its body and then returning? YouTuber Light writes, if I saw that, I wouldn't go back to work. Neither would I. Number 5. Witchy Woman. This creepy night witch has never once left her shack. Published by Kisa Weba in November of 2021. This scary video has been trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. The video's creator, Luan Mendez, and his paranormal team to investigate this home in which a number of strange and unexplainable events have occurred.
Såg ni det också där i lillstugan där?
What they found will give you chills. The crew is in the yard, which is packed with a bunch of rusty junk piled up. A loud banging is heard somewhere in the vicinity. But they don't capture its source on the first camera. A second camera captures the same banging from a different angle, but again the source is unknown. A figure is caught in the beam of the cameraman's flashlight when he turns around after running away from the noise, but it's unclear if the figure is just another crew member or some other entity. But a few bangs in the night is nothing. This is just the beginning. Later, the crew searches the junk around the shed and inside the
Här. Och bleka ben där. Blekt ansikte i och för sig.
home. Far from off, they see a figure in one of the old wooden houses. They panic but continue to draw closer, trying to get a better look at the apparition. The figure looks like an older woman with black hair and a pale face. A close-up reveals she is sitting in a chair, wearing a gray dress.
Ser dock ut som att det skulle kunna vara en docka bara. Någon har satt dit den bara för att skrämma typ ungdomar och sådana här.
Some think this might be the infamous weeping woman known as La Llorona, or perhaps she's another ghostly incarnation specific to this place. We need to know the history to be sure. What exactly happened here? Only then will we know the fate of this ghostly figure. Number 4, communicating with poltergeists. I've analyzed some of Lainey and Ben's footage in previous videos, and I'm completely convinced that their home is 100% haunted. Here's yet another video to prove it. Published in November of 2021, the couple is attempting to use an EMF meter to talk to a spirit named Dave, who hangs around their home. Well, usually you'd expect for the meter to go off. That's apparently not the way Dave communicates. Instead, as the couple encourages Dave to communicate with them, setting the meter upright on the table in front of them, the meter is knocked over, causing them both to jump in shock. You might assume that it just fell over, but when you look closely, it certainly appears as though it was thrown down by a Something tells me Dave is the strong, silent type. Number 3, insulting the spirits. If you're going
Han kan ju ha blåst på den där. Jag såg inte riktigt. Han kan ha blåst ner den, för det såg ut som att han välte från hans håll. Så.
to poke fun at the afterlife, you'd better be willing to cross over yourself. Published in September of 2021, these paranormal investigators dive into the mystical Black Forest, a mysterious place in which the occult and other cryptic happenings occur. Here's what they found. The men immediately try to pester the spirits, preparing a ritual in which incense is burning upside down. This, they say, is intended to insult the spirit, and this spirit apparently doesn't take to the insult kindly. As the group sits in wait, watching the incense burn, while a candle glows beside it, suddenly the plastic bottle the incense was placed in bursts. It flies off the altar, knocking the candlelight out as well. The pair wonder if something flew into it, although it looks more like something burst out of it. What do you think happened here?
Vad tror ni? Var det en kolsyrad dryck eller kan det vara något med alkohol? För jag vet, nej för sig, det är långsökt om det är så att det tar eld eftersom att det är en sån här rökelse att det kan droppa ner glöd i och så smäll. Ja, jag vet inte fast. Svårt.
Does this spirit have a really short fuse? Number 2, light on the tracks. Something about railroad tracks at night is eerily haunting, and these creepy tracks are no exception. Published by Panic Attack Scary Videos in October of 2014, this scary video might make you have a panic attack. Located in Redo, Texas, these old-timey railroad tracks have a terrible history. According to urban legend, a railroad worker let a train take his life on these tracks a very long time ago, and ever since his ghost has been seen on occasion around midnight, hovering over the bridge carrying a lantern. The boys here are interested in seeing if the tales are true. After being chaotically through the woods by a wild boar, they fall onto the tracks. That's when they see it. A mysterious light is shining at a distance on the bridge, just as the urban legend said it would. It's too far away to be distinct. They say it looks like a ball of light, and they walk toward it. But as they approach, after a while, it goes out, leaving them in darkness. Was it the railway man of legend? I guess we're left in the dark about that too. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, Time Traveler. Why did the time traveler cross the road to get to the other side of the
What?
space-time continuum? Published by Datos Curiosos in October 2021, this cryptic
Okay.
video has me veering off course. The short dashcam video shows a semi ahead driving down the highway. Suddenly it veers to the left right into the next lane, making cars move out of the way in the
Okay.
opposite direction. Soon it becomes clear why. A man materializes out of nowhere as the semi pulls around him. He walks so slowly across the road that the car far behind
Men om han bara uppstår sådär mitt i, hur kan då lastbilschauffören se en? Låter inte jätterimligt eller? Jag tror ju mer på att den där personen står där som att han försöker undkomma och träffa han. Så jäkla snabba reaktioner. Alltså reaktioner, det tror jag inte lastbilschauffören har. Jag vet inte. Vad tror ni? Skriv i kommentarsfältet vad ni tror. Det är svårt.
and the semi catches up with him. The man is dressed in white and is staring straight ahead, walking in a very upright manner, stiff as a board. He appears as though he's in a trance and doesn't seem to be fazed by what just happened. Who is this man, and how did he seemingly appear out of nowhere? Only time will tell. In the meantime, I think something paranormal has to be going on here. Fronting a toy factory, Huggy Wuggy is the main antagonist of the game Poppy Playtime. And online, people are claiming to have sighted the creature in real life. Let's take a look at these 13 Huggy Wuggy sightings caught on tape.
Så, det var tisdagsvideon hörni. Jag hoppas inte tyckte han var läskig. Lite, se sådär men hyfsat läskig i alla fall. Nu ser vi fram emot torsdag. Kommer en ny video då. Glöm inte bort likea, subscriba, kommentera, dela gärna videon också. Dela den vidare så fler vet att jag finns eller ser att jag finns. Att det finns en sån här kanal. I övrigt, ha en fortsatt bra dag. Så ses vi på torsdag. Ha det gott hörni. Hej då.